Hi, hello, good morning children. I am Vijayalakshmi from Tiny Dots Group of Schools. I am teaching social studies for 4th class students. Already we completed 4 types of landforms in India. The complete textbook is about India only. India and its landforms and its political divisions and constitution in India. The entire textbook is about India only. That is the very good and very well opportunity to know about our country. First we have to know about our country. After that we have to know about the world. So in 4th class only you got a great opportunity to know about India, to know about our country. Okay. So what is the 5th lesson? Coastal regions and islands in India. Coastal regions and islands in India. What is the meaning of coastal? The place, the area which is near to the sea, near to the ocean, near to the ocean. That is called coastal. That is called coastal region. It is a landform which is near to sea or ocean. That is called coastal region. And island. The next one is island. Island means the land which is covered by water on 4 sides. The land which is covered by water on 4 sides. That place is called island. We can call island in Telugu as Dvepam. Dvepam. Okay. And coastal region means Samudra Tira Pranta. Samudra Tira Pranta or Samudra Tira. Samudra Tira Pranta. Okay. Now, before going to the session, I am going to tell you one interesting information. Interesting information about today. Today is the birthday of Vavilala Gopalakrishna. Vavilala Gopalakrishna. He is a great freedom fighter and he followed communism. He followed communism and he had worked a lot for the development of our country and the welfare of the people, mostly in Andhra Pradesh, which is our state. He was born in Andhra Pradesh and he worked a lot for the development of Andhra Pradesh, for the development of the people in Andhra Pradesh. So, to remember him and to pay tributes to him, we are celebrating today in the most good manner. Most good manner. Why? Because we have to remember the people who are helped to us to grow in our life and to develop in our life. So, you pay your tributes to Vavilala Gopalakrishna. Who is he? He was a great freedom fighter and after the independence also he worked a lot for the welfare of the people in India and in Andhra Pradesh. Okay children, now look at the topic. What we are going to learn in this session? Coastal plains and its divisions. Coastal plains and its divisions. What is the meaning of coastal plain and what are the divisions in coastal plain? India has a great coastal region, coastal line and it has surrounded 3 sides by water, and 1 side by land. What is that land on 1 side? In north side we have Himalayas. Himalayas are the great mountains. They are also called as northern mountains. And in south side it has Indian Ocean. And in west side it has Arabian Sea. And in east side it has Bay of Bengal. So we are calling India as peninsula. Peninsula means Dvepakam. The area which is covered by water on 3 sides and by land on 1 side, that is called peninsula. So we have great coastal line. Why? Because we are having 3 sides water. So we have great coastal line. And what is the length of coastal line in India? What is the total length on 3 sides? 7,517 kilometers. 7,517 kilometers. We have that much long coastal line. It includes two divisions. It includes 2 divisions. What are the divisions? Mainland and island groups. Mainland and island groups. What is that mainland? The area which is near Arabian Sea and which is near Bay of Bengal, that is called mainland. That is called mainland. The area which is near Arabian Sea and the area which is near Bay of Bengal, that is called mainland. That is called mainland. And along with that, we have two island groups also. What are that? See, Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. So, coastal line has two types of landforms. What is that? First one is mainland and second one is island groups. Okay, we have western coastal plains in west side and eastern coastal plains in east side. For example, imagine this is southern India. This is southern India. Here Aravalli mountains are there. And here Rajasthan is there. Rajasthan state is there. Rajasthan and Gujarat states are there. So the area which is coming from Gujarat state and which is ending in southern thing, this is called western coastal plain. And the area which is coming from the middle point and which is ending in the southern tip, this is called eastern coastal plain. Western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. They are separated from each other by Deccan Plateau. The total place is called Deccan Plateau. This already I told you. Our plateau is in triangular shape, and the Deccan Plateau is separated in two coastal plains, and both are meeting in Kanyakumari. This place is called Kanyakumari. So western coastal plains and eastern coastal plains both are joining in one place. That place is called Kanyakumari. Okay, and they are separated by Deccan Plateau. This is about the formation of coastal plains. And what is the meaning of coastal plains? The area, the line with the land which is near sea or ocean, that place is called coastal plain. We have two types of coastal plains. One is western coastal plains and another one is eastern coastal plains. Both are meeting at Kanyakumari and they are separated by Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is in triangular shape and it is separating two coastal plains and both are joining in one place. That place is called Kanyakumari. Okay, this is about the formation of eastern and western coastal plains. Okay, children. And I think you have understood what is the meaning of coastal plains. Okay, and now I am going to explain about the divisions. How many types are there in coastal plains? I am going to explain about the divisions. See, what is the meaning of division? Parts of plains. Parts of coastal plains. How many parts are there in coastal plains? Now I am going to explain about that. First one, western coastal plains. And second one, eastern coastal plains. Western coastal plains and eastern coastal plains. The western coastal plains cover a narrow strip of land about 65 kilometers width. How much width is there? 65 kilometers. Already I told you. They are wide in the middle of India. They are wide in the north side and they are very narrow in the south side. See, both are coming like that and they are joining in Kanyakumari. That last point, the tip is very narrow. How much kilometers width? and it is situated between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. It is situated between Western Ghats. See, look at children. This is like India formation. These are Western Ghats. Hills are there. Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea. Here Arabian Sea is there. Both are situated. These Western Ghats are situated between Arabian Sea and what are the Western Ghats? Western Ghats. Paschima Kondalu Arabian Sea మధ్యలో ఈ coastal plain ఉంది. Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. The Western coastal plain is lies in between Arabian Sea and Western Ghats. So it starts from Gujarat. Already I told you. It starts from Gujarat, Goa, Kanyakumari, Karnataka, Maharashtra. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and it ends in Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is the tip, ending point of Western coastal plains. And the width of the Western coastal plains, it is very wide in the beginning. Like this, it is very wide in the beginning, and it becomes narrow at the ending point. Okay, the Western coastal plains are again divided into two types. What are that? The Gujarat coast in the north and the Konkan coast. There are three types now. First one, Gujarat coast. First one, what is that? Gujarat coast. And second one, Konkan coast. And third one, Konkan coast. And the third one, Malabar coast. Malabar coast. So, Western coastal plains are divided into three parts. First one is Gujarat coast. It is in the beginning. And next one, Konkan coast. Konkan coast lies in Goa state. And third one, Malabar coast. Malabar coast lies in Karnataka and Kanyakumari. So this is the beginning point, this is the middle point, and this is the ending point. So I think you have understood. Western coastal plains are having the width of 65 kilometers. At the beginning they are very wide and big, and at the ending point they become very narrow. Beginning point is Gujarat state and the ending point is Kanyakumari. Where are they situated? They are situated in between Arabian Sea and Western Ghats, and they are divided into three types. Beginning point Gujarat coast, and the middle point Konkan coast, and ending point Malabar coast. What are the states in Western coastal plains? First Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Kanyakumari. These are the places lie in Western coastal plains. This is about Western coastal plains. And second one, Eastern coastal plains. See, the average width is 120 kilometers. They lie between Bay of Bengal and Eastern Ghats. They lie between Bay of Sea like this. Western coastal plains will be here, and Eastern coastal plains will be here. They lies between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. And see, it includes the delta of West Bengal. Here, West Bengal state is there. West Bengal and Odisha. Next one, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Puducherry. The ending point is Puducherry. First one, West Bengal, Odisha, later than Andhra Pradesh and Puducherry. There are 4 places in Western coastal plains. 4 states. First one, it starts from West Bengal in the north side. all like the western coastal plains, it's very wide, వెడల్పుగా ఉంటుంది, ఇలాగా వెడల్పుగా ఉంటుంది. And at the ending point it becomes very narrow. First state is north side is West Bengal. Next one Odisha. Next one Andhra Pradesh. Next one what is the ending point? Puducherry. Ending point is Puducherry. Okay. Here 4 states are situated and here also 4 states are situated. Both the western coastal plains and eastern coastal plains both are very wide in the north side and they become very narrow in the south side. Both are meeting in Kanyakumari. Both are meeting in Kanyakumari. What is the width? 120 kilometers. What is the width of eastern coastal plains? 120 kilometers. And where are they situated? They are situated in between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. Okay. And again, they are divided into 2 broad divisions. They are divided into 2 broad divisions. What is the first one? Northern Sarkar. Northern Sarkar. Northern Sarkar lies in West Bengal. And second one Coromandel Coast. Coromandel Coast. It is situated in Andhra Pradesh and Puducherry. So you children, you have to write this one in your homework notebook. Write again 2 more times. Western coastal plains, eastern coastal plains. 65 kilometers, 120 kilometers. Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, Malabar coast. It is divided into 3 parts. And eastern coastal plains 120 kilometers width. And first one Northern Sarkar and second one Coromandel Coast. Children, you enter in your homework notebook and write 2 more times. Okay children, bye.